I am building an AI agent that runs my business literally from my phone. So I'm going to share how to do this right now and what's my plan for achieving this goal. It's way easier than you think, at least in theory. I have Claude Code set up on a VPS. That's a virtual server that can run 24/7 in the background and do actual work for me. I then also have connected the agent to my WhatsApp, so I can actually send voice messages or text messages or even documents and files to my WhatsApp account, and the agent can read and reply on WhatsApp, so I can communicate everything I want to do just by talking to the agent on WhatsApp, which is absolutely amazing because I use WhatsApp a lot, and I also want to be able to communicate with the agent while my laptop is not open. And that's the most important difference. You have to understand if you really want to get to know what an agent actually can do. And what's the difference also to something like ChatGPT or Gemini. The agent can work 24/7 even while you sleep and your laptop is closed. And it can do this because you can instruct it to have certain patterns and automations in place that activate the agent every 30 minutes, for example, and to instruct it to do some work for you. And if you can give context and it actually can remember the context for you, it's also able to build on the context. So it can upload and update documents in its backend. So you can actually progress towards a bigger project. And you don't have to go back and forth all the time, copy pasting things like you have to do with ChatGPT, which is fairly annoying sometimes, especially if you have bigger projects. And if you understand that, you basically know what an AI agent is. The most important part also is that you can integrate it with like APIs for your business software, let's say. So it can actually interact with the digital work in the backend and actually do and write something and then upload it and post it to a social media platform, for example, or can read tracking data for your dashboard in the marketing context and do so much more. That's how it works. My plan is to start automating everything I have to do myself in the beginning. So I just set up all the servers right now, and I want to install more of the skills so the agent's actually more capable. And then also want to start to automate all the things I have to do on a regular basis anyway, so I don't have to do them anymore. And I have more free space for doing something that's more important to me and also in my business. I can then proceed and go automate my content. I have a lot of content right now that I have to post on a daily basis, and I have also to edit the content. So I want to try automate as much of the content journey as possible. And I'm actually very interested how far I can push it, because I'm not even sure myself how much of the editing part, for example, I can automate to the agent. So it will be an experiment, and I will be also very interesting to see if you can do the same for your business or your life, because I think many of the use cases I'm going to explore are also very, very useful for some of you guys. I then also want to proceed and make everything mobile, so it can literally do and run my business while walking in the park or doing something else while staying on the beach, whatever I want to do. And that's why I'm so passionate and excited about this journey, because this is the first time you actually have the possibility and the option to do something like this by yourself. Even if you don't have any coding experience and you're just very new to the game like I am, you can try to automate your whole life and your business so you have the time you want to have for the things you really want to do. And that's very normal and very healthy also to have those kind of goals, because we are here not only to spend time with like admin work, we are here to do something meaningful to us. And you can decide on the meaning yourself, and the agent can just lift off some of the heavy work for you to have more free time and more time in your business. So if you're curious about the journey and what I actually can do and what I will achieve, but also see all the pain points and the struggles I am going through on the journey, you can just follow me here on YouTube or on Instagram. On Instagram will be more of the emotional lifestyle part of the journey, what it actually feels like to build the agent. And then here on YouTube, I will share the step-by-step guide on what you actually need to do if you want to do the same in your life, and also maybe some of the things you need to avoid to not fail. Like me, I will probably fail in the beginning, like everybody does if you have to build something new. But I will share everything I learn on the journey, so you can learn from me and you can avoid some of the mistakes I'm definitely going to make. Thanks for watching so far, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. And follow me also on Instagram if you want to see also the lifestyle part of the journey. So you can basically watch while I go forth and do something brave that most people are not willing to do because it's very risky also. And it costs time and money to do. Thank you very much and see you tomorrow in the next video. Bye bye. Bye bye.